Hey folks, imagine hiking with your grandkids, feeling unstoppable, even in your 70s. But here's the kicker. Osteoporosis is sneaking up on millions, causing a bone fracture every single second. Don't let that be you. Today we're sharing science-backed, life-changing tips to keep your bones rock solid. This is for all you seniors out there. Stick with me, because this could be the game changer you need. Osteoporosis isn't just some old age thing. It's a silent threat hitting over 37 million people worldwide with fractures every year, according to the International Osteoporosis Foundation. That's one broken bone every second. I used to think slugging milk was the answer, but boy, was I wrong. Today, we're diving into hard-hitting research, real American success stories, and easy tips to keep you strong and active. Let's do this. Osteoporosis is when your bones get weak and brittle, like a sponge instead of a steel beam. The International Osteoporosis Foundation says 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over 50 in the US will break a bone because of it. Scary, right? It's not just about low calcium. Studies point to low vitamin D needed to soak up calcium, low vitamin K2, which steers calcium to your bones, not your arteries, plus too much couch time and stress. A 2021 The Lancet study says these fractures are costing our healthcare system billions. But here's the good news. You can fight back. Let's break it down. When I heard 37 million fractures happen globally each year, it hit me hard. My dad broke his hip at 68, and I thought, that's just what happens when you get older. Nope, it's preventable, and I'm fired up to share how. If you're a senior, this is your wake-up call to take charge of your health. Let's talk grub. Calcium's important, but it's not the whole story. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and collard greens, southern style y'all, are packed with calcium and magnesium. A 2018 nutrient study says just 100 grams of kale gives you 150 milligrams of calcium, about 15% of what you need daily. Vitamin K2 is the unsung hero. A 2004 Dutch study found folks getting over 45 micrograms of K2 a day had a 57% lower risk of heart issues, because K2 keeps calcium in your bones, not clogging your arteries. Ever heard of natto? It's a funky Japanese fermented soybean dish loaded with K2, 70 to 100 micrograms per serving. Japan's got lower osteoporosis rates despite barely touching dairy. Vitamin D from salmon, fortified oat milk, or even a sunny walk helps your body use calcium. A 2020 Journal of Bone and Mineral Research study found half of US adults are low on vitamin D, upping fracture risk. Meet Betty, a 72-year-old retiree from Nashville. At 67, she got an osteopenia diagnosis, early bone loss. Her doc suggested supplements, but Betty went all in. She started blending spinach smoothies, eating salmon twice a week, and taking short walks to soak up vitamin D. She even tried a K2 supplement after researching online. 5 years later, her bone density's up 1%, and she's line dancing with her friends every Saturday. Betty's living proof you can turn things around. Betty's story lit a fire under me. I'm no chef, but I've been tossing spinach into my morning smoothie. It's easier than you think. That Dutch K2 study blew my mind. It's amazing how one nutrient can do so much. For all you seniors watching, start small. Grab some greens at the grocery store this week. Exercise is your secret weapon. Weight-bearing stuff like walking, dancing, or lifting light weights tells your bones to stay tough. A 2019 Harvard study showed postmenopausal women who strength trained twice a week for a year boosted bone density by up to 1.5%. That's huge for seniors. Yoga or Tai Chi keeps you steady on your feet, cutting fall risk, which the IOF says causes 90% of hip fractures. Stress is a bone killer too. A 2022 Bone Journal study linked high cortisol from chronic stress to weaker bones. Try a 10-minute meditation app or deep breathing. Oh, and ditch the soda. A 2021 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found women drinking more than one soda a day had a 14% higher hip fracture risk, thanks to phosphoric acid stealing calcium. Check out Tom, a 68-year-old veteran from Texas. After a bone density scan showed trouble, he started walking 20 minutes daily and lifting 5-pound weights at home. He swapped his Dr. Pepper for green tea, packed with bone-friendly antioxidants, and joined a local senior yoga class to chill out. 2 years later, his bones are holding steady, and he's got more energy to play with his grandkids. Tom's story got me moving. I'm no gym buff, but I've been walking around my neighborhood and trying yoga videos online. That 1.5% bone density boost from the Harvard study? It's proof you don't need to be a bodybuilder. Just keep moving. Seniors, this is your chance to stay active and independent. Hey friends, let's have a heart-to-heart about some things you might have heard about bone health. You know how it is. Someone at the senior center or your neighbor says, "Oh, just drink milk and you're fine." But some of these ideas aren't quite right. Don't worry, I'm here to set things straight in a way that makes sense so you can feel confident about keeping your bones strong. Let's tackle 4 big myths together. Myth 1: osteoporosis only happens to women. You might have heard that only ladies need to worry about weak bones. Not true. The International Osteoporosis Foundation says 1 in 5 men over 50 will have a fracture from osteoporosis. Just like 1 in 3 women. Guys, your bones matter too. My Uncle Joe thought he was in the clear until a fall landed him in the hospital. Let's all take care of our bones, no matter who we are. Myth 2: milk is all you need. Now, who hasn't grown up hearing, "Drink your milk for strong bones"? I sure did. But here's the thing. Milk's got calcium, but it's not the whole answer. A 2014 study in a big medical journal called BMJ found that drinking lots of milk doesn't always stop fractures and might even cause other concerns for some folks. It's better to mix it up. Eat greens like spinach, try some salmon, or even take a walk in the sun for vitamin D. Your bones need a team effort. Myth 3: calcium pills fix everything. Maybe you've got a bottle of calcium pills in your cabinet, thinking they're your ticket to strong bones. Hold on a sec. A 2017 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association showed that taking calcium without vitamin D or K2 can sometimes cause calcium to build up in your arteries instead of your bones. That's not what we want. Always chat with your doctor before starting pills. I learned this the hard way when my aunt tried supplements without advice and didn't see much change. Food first, then supplements if your doc says so. Myth 4: coffee's bad for your bones. Love your morning coffee? I do too. Some folks say it's bad for your bones, but here's good news. A 2020 study in Nutrients says 1 or 2 cups a day is just fine, especially if you eat foods with magnesium, like a banana or a slice of avocado toast. So, keep enjoying that coffee. Just pair it with a healthy snack. My friend Mary was so relieved to hear this. She's back to her coffee chats with no guilt. I used to believe some of these myths myself, like thinking milk was my bone superhero. Learning the truth felt like a weight off my shoulders. It's not about one magic fix, but small, doable steps. For all you seniors out there, don't let these old ideas trip you up. You've got the power to make smart choices, and I'm rooting for you every step of the way. Here's the deal. You don't have to let osteoporosis steal your golden years. With foods packed with K2, vitamin D and calcium, regular walks or weights, a little stress relief, and smart choices, you can build bones that keep you dancing, hiking, and living large. The science doesn't lie. 37 million fractures a year don't have to include you. Start today. Blend a smoothie, take a stroll, or just breathe deep. You've got this. If this fired you up, smash that like button. Subscribe and share with a friend. Drop a comment. What's one step you're taking for stronger bones? Let's keep inspiring each other. Want more tips to stay vibrant? Check out our senior wellness playlist. And don't miss next week's video on boosting energy after 60. If you've made it this far, I know you're someone who truly cares about your health. especially the strength of your bones and joints. Thank you for watching this video. I hope the new tips and insights we've explored together will help you live a healthier, more vibrant life every day. But here's a quick heads up. On platforms like YouTube, you might come across ads from pharmaceutical companies promising miracle products. Remember, lasting bone and joint health doesn't happen overnight. Issues like joint pain or osteoporosis take time and consistency to improve. Instead of chasing quick fixes, trust in the power of a natural lifestyle. Eat wholesome foods, stay committed to exercises that support your body, and keep learning about how your body works. Which tip from this video did you find most helpful? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Let's build a healthier future together, starting today. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. The information provided is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health providers with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or watched on this channel. Reliance on any information provided by this channel is solely at your own risk.